Hey, what's up, everyone? Let's jump right into it. Raja Jackson has been arrested. The son of former UFC champion Rampage Jackson was is now facing felony charges after he beat wrestler the wrestler up until he was motionless. Let's take a look. Fair use. RJ, here we are. Couple of weeks, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks after it happened. Now he's being arrested and he's facing, like I said, felony charges. Think it was kind of expected, right?
Yeah, it was expected. It was very unfortunate what happened, the way he blacked out, and we talked about it in a previous show how his father wasn't really. I mean, it was clear that he didn't like it, didn't approve it, but it was clear that he was always going through the motions. Of course, when something like this happens, the last thing you want to do is the last thing that you want to do is comment on it, and I think he was trying to not trying to avoid the topic as well. But people don't care, man. In your pain, you're going to rub it in your pain, man. So how does it feel that fill in blank? So but this was just a matter of time. Raja was looking at the guy recording like
He said, did you hear it? Why are
no,
you
I didn't.
recording?
uh, uh,
Why? He said, why are you recording?
Well, I think he was trying to get an answer so he can estimate the distance to see if he can close the distance with a double leg.
I'll play it
Um,
again. I'll only play the audio. Really listen to this.
right.
Why are you filming? Yeah.
Yeah, but hey,
I mean, everyone is cloud chasing. So, I mean, I think it's a sad day. Like you said, it's a sad thing that happened. Um, like again, we talked about this indeed. It's a situation where he blacked out.
yeah,
By the way, he had a 50K bond, but uh, he paid his dad paid for it, so he's back home right now. But I mean, the whole situation is unfortunate.
yeah,
You have a non-wrestler jumping into the ring and basically do what he knows how to do, which is fight real fights.
yeah.
And that's not what wrestling is about. So the question will be, how much time will he be facing? Will he be I wonder what it will be, Audrey.
Well, I think I know what it. Well, I don't know anything. No, I don't know anything. KR, the law isn't fair. The law is just a set of rules and system,
Yeah.
rules and procedures. And so last week, I believe there was a case where that got a lot of media attention, where a dude who was, I believe, 28 at a particular time, no, 22, I believe. I don't remember the age, but he was an adult. He he reached a plea deal where he got 3 months for or 180 days, I believe, for acts. Well, they called it the assault with a minor. I believe
Mm.
the minor was 7 when it started, and it endured for like 5 years or something.
3 months?
But that's because you reached a plea deal. It was a plea deal. And so I was
Will
having
he?
this discussion.
Wait a second. Will he also? Is there also in that plea that he has to sign up as a predator on that
He does
website?
not have to sign up as a
Oh my
predator.
God! Who's that prosecutor? Let me tell you.
Well, it's
Probably.
not a prosecutor. I mean, there's death threats to the judge.
Yeah. Why are they? It's but it's the prosecutor who offers the deal, right?
Yeah, it's a
And
prosecutor
at
that
the end of
offers
the
the
day,
deal, but
come on.
yeah,
These normies also trend the wrong people. I mean, what do you want the judge to do? If the prosecutor offers him a sweetheart deal, what are we doing?
yeah.
Not saying
But
that
the thing
you
is,
should. Not saying. By the way, let me add this one before you continue. I'm not saying that you should trend the prosecutor as well. That's
yeah, yeah.
not saying that. Don't take what I said as go trend the prosecutor. That's not what I'm saying.
I didn't
I'm
think
just
that
saying.
that was what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying it's wild that people are trending the judge for this.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
continue.
So it's an Idaho judge, and the person that was sentenced was a former BYU baseball player.
Oh,
And so he got 180 days in jail and 8 years of probation. But he does not have to register
come on,
as an
man.
offender.
Come on, man. It's
Uh,
probably
and they say that it started when the girl was 7, and it took place in a time span of
despicable.
5 years. Yeah. So it's despicable. But the problem is, KR, that's about leverage as well, whether you like it or not. What do I mean by that? I think the prosecutor had to make a choice between not offering the deal and taking it to court with a chance to lose. Why? Because with cases like that, even when it pertains to adults, usually there are no people around. So usually it's the aggressor and the victim. So that's a
Mhm.
problem, right? Because there's no one around. The burden, the proof to
It's
prove
on the
something like that's going to
prosecution.
be way more difficult. And I believe
Yeah.
with a minor that's only makes it more complicated, because usually a minor, unfortunately, is not doesn't always have the ability to communicate what actually happened, right? So the I believe the prosecutor now can say that that the person has been
They have a
convicted.
conviction. Yeah.
Yeah. So they can add the conviction up to their stats.
Do they tally?
Now,
Come on,
but
man.
the question is, and now, whether you like it or not, if this person, I mean, the person isn't a registered one, but if he applies at a job and they do just a random, just like a superficial search, they'll find his name on the internet. So that's also something that
For
you would need.
now, for now, you can also ask to remove it.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
forget
for
that
now,
part.
for now, yeah, yeah, for now. Well, yeah. So, but I started saying this just to get back to Raja. In his case, he doesn't have any leverage because A, he did it in public. B, he did it knowing that there were cameras around. He knew that it was a recorded event. C, he knew that um, I mean, that you know that it's premeditated because there's motive, because they caught the reason why he did it a couple of hours prior to when he did it, right? Outside when when he got
Motive.
yeah, slapped, so they
They
have
have a
motive.
motive.
He
Jeez.
still did it, so he crashed out. So I believe in his case he has very little leverage, um and so unfortunately I think he will likely need to sit. And I think we're talking about years, because the guy
People
was
have been
knocked
talking.
out and he kept punching. So it's like
Yeah.
And what do we say? It seems it wouldn't surprise us if he's charged with attempted deletion.
Yeah, but they don't do that. They didn't do that.
I know, I know,
Felony charges. So that's,
I know. But
I
still,
mean, yeah, that's what we talked about. Like that's probably something within the possibilities. But at the end, they chose
he's
to go
lucky.
for. He's lucky, definitely lucky. I think, and I'm gonna show this video. Rampage is doing the best he can to mitigate the whole situation at the end. Because look at this, fair use.
Can I nominate an American to get his smile back?
Yeah,
His name is Psycho Stu. I pay for it out of my pocket. You the man.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I'm waiting for him to call me back.
Okay, sure thing. Just let me know.
Can
So this dad is trying to smoothen the path as much as he can by helping Psychos to come bring him back up because yeah, you at the end you have to make it right. Even though his dad, I think we covered it 2 weeks ago, where his dad was basically saying he doesn't f anymore with his son. He's trying to do his best, man. At the end, it's he's still your son. You could be disappointed, but you have to make it right to Psychos too, and you have to probably pay him off as well a little bit.
Yeah, he punched him more like almost like 20 times, if not more,
Yeah.
after the dude was unconscious.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a crazy story, man. I think it's unfortunate. I don't think Raja has. He's not a bad guy. It's just a guy who just blacked out at the wrong moment. Um,
But do we know what the felony charges are?
I can look it up real quick. Can look it up real quick. Uh, 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 uh,
Because
uh, uh,
felony are like crimes like deletion, rape, kidnapping. I
Let
mean,
me see. Reported LAPD arrived at the scene, filled out a
battery.
felony battery report.
Okay. He's lucky he's getting
Yeah,
that because
this is. I mean, it's LA, so it's
it's
LA.
LA.
It's
It's LA.
LA.
You're
Let's
right.
be let's
It's
be
LA.
honest. LA's prosecution is very very weird.
Yeah. If this was no, never necessarily.
Don't go there. Don't go
If
there.
this was Chicago and Raja's last name was Trump,
Oh man, it's crazy. But hey, man, it's a tough situation, man. It's a tough situation. Like I said, I don't think Raja is a bad guy. He just did a bad thing, and I
yeah,
think
for sure.
people because of the polarization we have these days, people try to lean and defend the guy. It's a gray zone. A lot of times, most situations are gray. It's not black or white. The guy is just the circumstances. He shouldn't have went there. He shouldn't have went in the ring. Even he should have just declined. It was a bad choice by him to actually agree to continue with that, but it's everyone involved who put him in that situation. That's also a thing they can use during the I mean, this is something. He's not a wrestler, and they should have known better. They should have known better. Again, he'll probably have to sit a couple of years, and maybe one year. Maybe they'll give him 1 year and three years community service.
Maybe,
Maybe
but he
maybe
you will have to sit.
you will have to sit. You will have to sit. That's definitely so. Um, Looking at the videos, I've watched them a couple of times in these lives. Doesn't look like a bad guy. He's just sometimes people get put in the wrong situation, man. Um, and he has the skills to knock out people. So yeah, very unfortunate. I still think, by the way, don't think that I'm trying to soften the whole situation. I think he has to sit. To me, in my opinion, he have to sit a couple of years. But 2 years, 1 year, whatever. Give him 3 years of community service, and maybe as well. What else? What else should he do? 3 years of community service, and
I
maybe do
think 3 years of community service, and I do think that I mean, aside from this, I think he should try to make it up
Stu.
to Stu, yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
because
Definitely.
Psycho Stu, he apologized to him. He
That's the
thought
thing.
when he hit him he thought that he thought that Raj.
Yes.
So when Stu hit him, he thought that Raj was also I was gonna say rapper, a wrestler. So and then he apologized. He said that wasn't I didn't know. My apologies. And
Yeah.
then for a guy to do that, yeah.
Maybe send him as well to anger management class, man. Definitely send him to anger management class.
Yeah.
It's probably the best thing for him. But yeah, I think this is bad, man. This is bad. Anyway,
Mhm.
guys, do you think that he will have to sit longer than a year, or do you think he'll get a light sentence? I mean, in LA, people don't. I mean, they used to. They don't do it anymore. People didn't get prosecuted for stealing from stores. Not saying that this is the same as stealing from stores, but LA has a very weird way of um, convicting people or prosecuting people. So, hey, let us know in the comments. RJ.
Yes, guys, let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more updates here on the Double Touch Show. Don't forget to sign up to our newsletter as well. The link is in the description box below. That's when we drop content that did not make today's show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go to the second topic of today, which is Adrien Broner, the downfall of Adrien Broner. Fair use.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
What you wasted that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop
Yes.
Can you stop smelling you?
Arabia is
nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta.
Oh,
have boyfriend here, yo.
alright. Oh, shit.
I
My
told
bad.
you that.
My bad.
bro.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football
Oh,
then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Just that. Let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some
I'm
time, and
mesmerized by Stat.
this nigga here, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga. I mean, I have to actually go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my
Oh,
brother
shit,
and all
my
that.
bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me. It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither. You want to wait for me, you could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem.
Crazy, RJ. Crazy. Adrien Broner, man. Adrien Broner went from one of the most entertaining boxers, even though it's a ninja stuff what he was doing in the ring, but making millions to I think what's more embarrassing is when Cam pull out the money and started counting it at that moment. And he was saying, listen to this. Let's listen to this. This
I
part
love
right
you,
here.
my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother
Oh,
and
shit,
all that.
my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But
You
I
said it
appreciate
like
your
John.
time.
It's me. It's me.
If you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not going to sit in and not value your time neither.
Oh.
Love you, man. I appreciate you. Go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you to go, man. I'm going to pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But love you, man.
When he said, "Cam, this is when you know that the guy is down." When he said, "Cam, you're a good ninja."
He did say
This is what
But-
when you give the less fortunate some money, that's
Mm.
when that's how they react.
No, I'm not gonna do this. That's an interpretation. Yeah, that's an interpretation. We don't know for sure.
Bro,
But
when you
that's-
give the crackhead at the corner, you give him some money. Hey, you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. Thank you, man. Thank you. He's definitely, by the way, he was definitely drunk during that whole interaction.
Yeah, he was, and I think Cam confirmed it in one of the subsequent shows.
Well, he confirmed it right there. Fair
He
use.
did?
I'm going high.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's take that over.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was looking
No, you're
at
good.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it again.
Talking
5,
about this nigga want to talk to me. And nigga, you a alky, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I just needed you for entertainment for the show. Fucking junkie. Good, man. My bad.
No, you're all good. 5,
True.
4, 3, 2.
Damn, Stat, you look good. Yo, this is crazy, yo. How can you fucking sorry, Jesus. How can you sit there and talk crazy like that, bro? This is you're taping a real actual show and you're sitting here playing around. But I have to say, RJ, I watched the full part.
Mhm.
They were enabling him. In the beginning, he started doing it. Everyone was laughing. He did it again. Everyone was laughing again. The third time, he said, "Hey, yo, chill a little bit."
Yeah.
So
just
the
chill.
thing is this: when you're hyping people up and doing something, definitely if in the situation he's in, he's clearly drunk. You're putting battery up in his back.
I
Go
think he
in
was
his
trying
back.
to battery, but he didn't do it only
Well,
to
the boyfriend was trying to put some battery on him,
yeah,
but
but it wasn't only to stat, right? I sent you a link. He didn't only do it to stat. He did a couple of those things, and I guess Cam was like trying to, he said it, but then like, okay, guys, we have a show to run, so you try to keep pushing it. But he also did it to Arabia. But that was like it was earlier, so it was still funny, I would say. Yeah.
fair use.
But just have some decorum when you book. But we've had some really good conversations,
Okay.
so looking forward to the next ones.
Hey, Cam, I ain't gonna lie though. If that's Arabia, I'm Saudi.
I've never heard that before.
This is enabling. You're enabling him.
Well,
This nigga got balls. I'm sorry.
This man is he was off his
he was
rocker,
off. He
man.
was off. But KR, come on. The thing is, you can. That's another point. Listen, you can compliment someone. You can compliment some. You can say that someone is beautiful. I think as long as you do it in a respectful way, you can say that someone looks good. If you look at CNN, for example, well, maybe that's a bad example now, but Molly and Stephen A. and all the cast, they usually give you the last couple of years they give each other compliments. You're looking good. You're looking very nice in that suit and that dress. We're looking very sharp. So it's okay to say that. So I don't know if that's necessarily enabling, but the point is this: if I tell you one time, listen, the boyfriend is here, you should respect that. I think. And it was clear that Stat was getting like uncomfortable. Like, imagine KR. So imagine this: you go to an event, and a guy tells you, "Yo, KR, you look sharp, man." They're like, "Oh, thank you, my brother." You look good yourself. All right, my brother.
I'll react like
Wait. You're gonna do this. You're gonna all right, man. And then imagine if that guy then goes on for 5 minutes straight, tells you, nah, man, but KR, I ain't gonna lie, man. You look dope, man. KR, I ain't gonna lie, man. You look sharp, man. KR, I ain't gonna lie, man. You're owning that. That's just gonna get awkward, man. That's just gonna get awkward. And I
I
guess
would probably react like Ding Dash.
that's
I'll crash out like this after the first compliment. No, I'm just kidding.
let me finish. You're triggering me. You're triggering.
Oh man,
Carrie, look,
no,
you're
but
triggering me.
I understand as well. But like I said, I mean, you might be right on that. But after the first warning, you should have known better. But it's a sad thing, man, because I mean, I remember this is how I remember Adrien Broner, man. This is how I remember Adrien Broner. Fair use.
We're going to conduct this professionally, or we're not going to have an interview. You make the decision. What did you think about the fight?
I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. Everybody out there know I beat him. I controlled the fight. He was missing. I hit him clean more times. I beat him.
You averaged 8 punches. Less than 8 punches was the most punches that you had in the round, and it seemed as though you couldn't get close enough.
It already sounded like you was against me. So I already ain't got a fair shake talking to you. But let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worrying about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top. Cincinnati, stand up. West Side, 2-5.
You're 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights. What will you do next?
Hey, I'm 3-3-1 my last 7, but I'll be 7-0 against you.
Yo, that's crazy. I forgot the last part. Yeah.
He always had bars, man. He always had bars. Do you remember this one? Fair use.
Fuck all that. Man, let me see the mic. Hey, I beat
Hold on.
I beat your ass. Look at his face. It looked like I beat him what they beat Martin Luther King with, man.
We went at it for 12 rounds. That's
We
what it
ain't
was.
go at it. That's game. Going at it is game. I beat your ass like you stole something. I beat your ass like you got suspended from school. I beat your ass like you stole my bus ass, nigga. You bruised up. You need peroxide and alcohol. Your face on 6-9 right now. You a blood. Y'all know I beat him, man. No homo, man. I won that fight. Point blank, period. So even you think I beat him.
Hold on.
I was connecting with rights too. Was you watching? Did you got cataracts? Your eyes fucked up? Did you see? You're a different brother with that different suit on. Did things change when you changed that old ass suit?
Would you like to fight Vargas again based on this draw?
Hell yeah, but let's go to my town. I want to fight in where I'm from. There's hella Mexicans and shit in here. Everybody keep booing me and shit. They want rice and chicken. I want some motherfuckers that want some conies around me. Hey man.
He was very entertaining back in the day, man. Can you remember this one? This one. This the big one.
Mentioned a couple names recently. Who were they?
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
You've mentioned a couple.
He had bars back in the days, but the thing is, Archie, in life, you have to have some kind of discipline. And that's the difference between him and a lot of, let's say, like a Floyd and guys that could go further than what he reached, which was just pure discipline, financial discipline, and also self-discipline.
Yeah. But he still has it because he's still, I think he still has it. But it's
what?
just
Has what?
the ability to entertain.
Oh yeah. That
Because he was clearly entertaining. It's just
He's
like
entertaining.
I think he was intoxicated, and if you're intoxicated and you're going to a show and someone asks you not to do something and you continue to do, you know,
you know what's worse?
don't they record in the morning?
Yes, in Vegas.
It is what it is. Are they in Vegas?
Yeah, they're in Vegas.
I always thought they were in New York.
No,
No?
they record in Vegas from what I know.
But then that's early in the morning. So that means he was drunk from the night before. Yeah.
He went out.
Yeah.
It's the week. I think it was
Literally
the
and
day after.
figuratively.
I think it was the day after the. It's the day after or 2 days after the Crawford Canelo fight.
Mm.
So he was there to watch the fight, and he stayed maybe the whole weekend.
Mhm,
And
mhm,
maybe
mhm,
he
mhm.
flew out on Monday or Tuesday. Well, it's a sad thing, man. Clearly, I think from what I know, he doesn't have. I think he filed for bankruptcy. He only had $33 or
Are you
something like that.
serious?
Yes, he filed for bankruptcy. It's a sad thing. Like I said, that's why I said financial. When he got his first check, he flew to Miami and blew, I think, $1 million
Mm.
partying with friends.
Okay.
And I think it was maybe 2 years ago where he filed for bankruptcy. Let me take a look real quick. Adrien Broner, bankruptcy. Yeah, Adrien Broner. The problem was has hit rock bottom. Bankruptcy and court battles and a plea for help. He admitted in court that he only has $13 to his name, despite owing about 800,000 in legal judgments. That's
Mhm.
when he asked fans for help via Cash App just to stay afloat.
Wow.
He burned through about 10 million, man. He
Wow.
earned over his career about 10 to 12, 13 million. So, yeah, financial literacy, trying to be cool. I think trying to keep up with the Joneses because these guys hang out with boxers that are much wealthier. You're trying to do the money doesn't last forever. You have to be very smart with how you manage your money. And he's a prototypical athlete that blows the money within his career.
Yeah.
And because he's also the thing is, he's entertaining, but because he's also unpredictable,
Mhm.
it becomes a liability if you would um hire him for commentary,
Mhm.
because he could still go on to become a commentator on boxing, but situations like this don't help at all. If you show up you're unprofessional, you cannot you have to build further than only your boxing career. You have to know what you're gonna do next.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in this situation, it doesn't help him either to continue building maybe something in the commentary world. He doesn't seem like the person who could be disciplined, have a podcast. Because I think the only way he could get out of this mess is maybe create a podcast. I think people will listen to him
You think
because
so?
he's that entertaining. He's that entertaining. But the question is, RJ, the question is not whether he can start a podcast, is whether he has the discipline to show up every week, even though the numbers are not correct, are not right. That's the big issue here. What I think, at least. RJ.
Yeah. I think you're right. I do think that it's a moment thing. So they caught him at a wrong. Well, he got caught at a wrong time. No one was pursuing him, so he got caught at a wrong time. I do think, however, that what do they say? The alcohol doesn't change who you are. It's just what alcohol does it removes your inhibitions, right? So or reveals them. I don't know. But in any case, your bound your what you would have it's basically what you were thinking, what you would think but not say when you're sober is what you would think and say when you're drunk. But it's not like it
Yeah.
changes who you are. It's not doesn't change you like that. So um Hey, he's a very people who know him talk very positively of him. They all seem to think that he can make it to showbiz to the they can see a career in journalism. He can talk well, he can speak well. He's an entertaining guy, but as you said, I mean, you have a show early in the morning, you come in drunk, that drunk, can't be that drunk here. So if you're that drunk, either you don't care about the show, you know, or you
But even if you're drunk,
or it's a
Adrien,
habit.
even if you're drunk, you can you should have an either always have a problem with people that use being drunk as a cop out, because there is still a level of either you're brainless, because usually even when you're drunk you can still think on not what to say. Maybe you hold back a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, maybe I'm wrong, but you have to have some kind of, yeah, you have to be aware of the situation. It's a sad thing because I liked him as a boxer. Not that I think that he ever, the thing that broke him probably was the Maidana fight. I don't know if you remember that fight. It's when he got beat up. That's his first loss, by the way. After that, you only went downwards. After that, it was just a steep hill downwards. And here we are a couple of years. I think Maidana fight was in 2013 or something like that, 14, from the top of my head. And after that, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. Blowing money. I mean, it's just. I mean, this is, maybe we should do a show about athletes. Athletes. Yeah. Wait a second. Maybe I can find. Let me see if I can find the Maidana fight real quick. Yeah. Here you go. This was him. This is peak Broner. After that, it was he went down. Fair use.
The fight, Broner shared his bold predictions.
Fight, I don't think it's going for full 12 rounds. I'm going for the knockout. I can promise you this. It's going to get ugly.
Broner's cockiness was through the roof as he entered the fight undefeated, confidently claiming he would easily dominate and even knock out Maidana.
Wait, did you see who that was?
The rapper.
Different
There was a
times.
rapper, right?
Lil Durk.
Oh, Lil Durk. Yeah.
Crazy.
Confidently claiming he would easily dominate and even knock out Maidana. In the very first round, Maidana rocked Broner. In an attempt to mask the pain, Broner mockingly taunted Maidana from behind. That only made Maidana mad, prompting him to relentlessly hammer Broner with powerful shots. Maidana caught Broner with a leaping hook that sent him
Do you remember this meme?
I do.
crashing to the canvas, leaving his legs wobbling as he struggled to regain his balance. Broner attempted to overreact to the situation, but the referee didn't fall for his antics and let the fight continue. Maidana mockingly returning Broner's gesture and then dropping him once again with a devastating left hook, ultimately taking Broner's championship belt and delivering him the first defeat of his
Also, this created two big memes. This was the other meme.
professional career. Before
But yeah, that's crazy. At the end of the day, I think this is, maybe we should do a show about athletes and them blowing their money, because it's a shame where sometimes I have the feeling that a lot of people are dealing with arrested development.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, arrested development basically means that you have a psychological development halt, so you don't continue to develop after a certain situation. Sometimes I feel like the entertainment was mainly based on him being childish, rather than being like more funny childish. But yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a shame. I think it's you should have done better. And here you are, drunk, broke. That's why I said, like, it's like the crack when he said, if you know, when you know that he filed for bankruptcy and he's sitting there, and don't get me wrong, I mean it was a joke, but there is a kind of truth what I said when he just was sitting there drunk, broke, and he said to Cam, "You're a good nigga." It's like it's like again, it's like the crackhead that you
I
give
don't
some
think
money to. It's crazy, man.
I didn't interpret it like that. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say
because you don't know the whole story, and I see. Oh, you're a good man. Come on, man.
I did hear.
Hey,
I mean, I heard it the first time. So not in this show. I mean, the first time that I saw this clip, but
let
it
me
just
see.
seemed like
Let me
because
let
I
me
thought
play it.
because to be honest, I was like, wow, Cam is really confronting a boxer. Because let's be honest, Karen, no one would have done this if this was a Mike Tyson. So, but
I think
now,
he
but
would have. I think he would have. I mean, violation. You shouldn't allow. So Stat is a worker. Stat is a worker, bruh. If you allow people to violate
your standards,
your
your people, then they're violating
people,
your yeah.
then
I
it's
agree.
your
Listen, I agree with that, KR. But we've seen Mike Tyson on shows where he flipped out. I mean, he didn't flip out, but you could see in his eyes. KR, I'm not talking about the Mike Tyson of now. I'm
Well,
talking about the Mike Tyson.
I'll take a L against Mike Tyson just to stand up for my people. That's
Just to be sure, when you take a L, you won't be able to stand up for your people. I'm just gonna say
that's
that.
for sure. Yeah,
I'm
maybe I
just
have
gonna
to
say that.
walk with my arrow and bow
Nah, you just
just
need
to
to walk
make
with
sure.
Jesus. That's what you need to do. Just walk with Jesus.
Well, I bite too. How.
Let's
I
move
don't
on.
fight fair. I'll
Right.
be honest. I don't fight fair. So
Right.
I know.
Let's
I know if I have to go against Mike Tyson, I for sure I'm not gonna fight fair. I'm gonna use some prop or something. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna pull fist to fist, bro. You gotta know your limitations, man. You got to know your limitations. Going fist for fist with Mike Tyson, that's not the way. I know what you're saying. You're thinking I'm gonna go fist for fist?
I don't understand what
I'm
you're
not
doing in
that
the.
stupid.
I'm not.
I'm not that stupid.
Not. I don't understand what you're doing in the fight in the first place, man. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get a chair. Kang! If
Let's
he
move
grabs
on,
it,
man.
I'm gonna grab something else. A bat. Gang! Fits me better. I have more experience with bats. But yeah, going back to the topic. Going back to the topic. RJ, you're still laughing. Hey man, it is what it is, guys. Let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think I stand a chance versus Mike Tyson and a bat? Or will I be meeting Jesus? Will I get a one-way ticket to meet Jesus, Tupac, and Biggie? Let me know in the comments.
Okay. Two things. First and foremost, I'm surprised you even know the word Jesus. Second of all,
Hey,
you'll
don't
get
tell me,
you'll
man.
get
You're just
there.
trying to blow my spot.
Jesus, Saint Peter will tell you, "Nah, man, we don't
I bought my ticket last week.
no follower of Jesus is that dumb." So,
Well, 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 don't let me. You're opening a door right now. I will walk through, but I can't walk through it.
let's
I
move on.
can walk through
Let's
it.
move on.
Let's move
Let's move
on.
on.
RJ, you can take it out.
Yeah, guys, let us know if you think KR stat. No, let us know how fast you think KR will go down. We're counting down. We're measuring in seconds. So 60 would be the max. Just say 5 second, 3 seconds in the chat. Rate to show, but press the like button. Follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe with the notification icon. And if you want to stay up to date with news that we didn't or information that we didn't discuss or couldn't discuss in this show, subscribe to the newsletter. Link is in the description box below.
Yes, we're going to the community section where we discuss community thoughts and random comments. Let's take a look. I think we did a while back the MCU viewership collapsing and all these MCU movies basically flopping, and there was a good response to it, man. We have three guys at least that responded to it. I think it was seven in total. But let's take a look. Sage Gap, RJ, maybe you can read what he said.
Yeah, for sure. Um, Sage Gaps says the MCU died after Infinity War, and if that guy wants to pander Disney's wokeness with MCU fans grew up, then it thanks to the responsible parents that won't let their kids be brainwashed with all their rainbow garbage. BYW, guys. What's that? BYW. Oh, BTW. The Y is next to the T. I just checked on my. I think so. Anyway,
I,
if
I
you're gonna talk
almost
about
wanted
the
to say
unfantastic,
BYU, but BYU
if
is a
you're gonna
different
talk
company.
about the unfantastic four, at least do some research on the topic.
I think we did some research,
Ah,
but
thank you, Sage Caps. Valkohar just says Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four were both great, about as good as MCU can be. If the audiences are not going to them, something is very wrong with the viewers. There was a
yeah.
lot of crap produced after Endgame, so maybe the trust is gone. If that's the reason people are missing out.
He
Liner, yeah,
no Valko Harja, whatever his name is, he's contradicting himself, right?
why?
In the first sentence says both these two movies are were great.
Mm-hmm.
Then he says if people are not showing up, it's something wrong with them. In the second sentence, he says there were a lot of crap produced, so maybe the trust is gone. Whose fault is it that the trust is gone? Should I trust someone when they keep dropping?
Oh, but yeah, I understand what you're saying, but he's not contradicting himself. Um,
I think it's contradictory. You can blame the viewership for not showing up if after people have been dropping 3-4 years of crap.
yeah. Well, he's not, but he's not contradicting himself. He's just saying Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four were both great, about as good as MCU can be. Right? So he's talking about the greatness, and then he
Yes.
says, if the audiences are not going to them, something is very wrong with the viewers. Oh, I get what you're saying. But like, how can?
Come on, man.
You're right. You're right.
You can
Because
blame the viewers
how can it be the viewers if
if people create so this is like a rapper or a musician
yeah, you're right.
creating a great album, and after that he drops like 6 crappy albums, and then he goes back, no one is listening, he tells the people, he drops on the 7th album or the 8th album in that situation, he drops a great album and no one is listening. Now you're saying, hey, the viewers, it's the listeners, it's their fault. No, it's
Yeah,
your fault.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
Come on, man.
And then the last one would be Liner Line Runner 99. The new FF Fantastic Four movie is good. If quote unquote fans aren't getting their butts in seats to go see it, then they one is it a singular or plural? Are the reason the MCU is struggling.
Which day is this one?
Talking about the MCU. So they have themselves to blame. I was there opening night.
Yeah, so
Well,
this is
nah, come on, man. Come on.
this is the
Come on.
thing with this is why a lot of these movies are failing, because
Yeah,
people
because you
blame
get
the consumer.
you can't blame the
You
consumer.
cannot blame the consumer for making the choice not to show up.
Yeah.
You gotta give them a reason to show up,
Yeah.
and you didn't give them the reason to show
Yeah.
up, man.
And just to be clear as well, right? It doesn't mean that the movie is good or not good. It just
No,
means that
I
it's
think
just
the
like
movie is good.
just KR. You can have like a good restaurant, you but if the people, let's say you go, you create a, if you go to a country where cows are sacred, You can't be if you establish the best beef company there, man, and you go bankrupt. You can't blame the people of the country, because they don't eat steak and beef. So as it's you can't blame the consumer. The consumer had a lot of trust in the MCU, and now they don't have trust in the MCU. MCU needs to look at itself to see where it went wrong.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you for your comments, man. Like the comments. I mean, at the end of the day,
Every
it's
single
fruitful
one of
discussion.
these. Thank you for the comments.
Yes. Hey, let's go to the third topic of the day, and this is a topic we kind of highlighted before. Hey, man, fair use. I'm gonna only play the audio because, as we know, Breakfast Club doesn't allow sharing of their content. Fair use. Oh, wait a second. Of course, I need to share it. Here you go. Fair use.
Black men can't be gay.
Black men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are. Girls worry about niggas' pockets anyway.
That's what you care.
You're a woman. Why do I care what
care too much
you're
about
a
what
girl
other
with a
people
mustache.
think,
Get
man.
out of here. You're a bald-headed girl.
You're gonna dress like a shady bastard and act like one. Practice what you preach.
This is a big.
He told me stories about how you and him linked up off the set.
I don't know that nigga like that. Set.
Yeah, nah, pause.
It's because I don't mind showing my flaws. See, you guys hide your flaws. You hide your homosexuality. I don't hide.
Raise your hand if you think Dane's broken. Seriously. See, does this mean?
But this, you said that some guys was throwing you kisses because they liked your pause butt, and you went back. That's gay. I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
I'm listening. Okay.
Like, your OG is Wendy Williams.
Your whole existence is money and material things. That's why now that you don't
Your
have
whole
it,
existence
you're
is
trying
gay.
to prove to everybody that you're
Come on,
Your
Dave.
whole existence is
What the
gay.
hell?
I know that's why I don't be around men. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this.
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish?
That was crazy.
Stop.
You know that one was crazy, yo. Yeah, that one was crazy. He said he doesn't trust men. Charlemagne says, "You walked in with a man."
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish?
But as long as
Stop talking.
I'm paying the loan back, it's not a
You're
problem.
triggering me. You think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. Stupid.
I don't believe it.
Because you're dumb. How would you know? You're in this coffin every day, Count Dumbula. Here's my teeth.
You do the same thing.
Right. My teeth got fixed. That's the reason. Thank you.
Okay. My teeth are realer than yours.
Right. No, I bet they're not. I bet my teeth cost more than. Okay, let me say. I've been saying I'm broke for years. Name one
So
interview.
why can't I say I'm broke?
But you should say you're a homosexual. You're dumb. I said the companies I started, because that's what you do. You twist things around, and that's what's dangerous about you, and that's gay.
You confidently said I'm gay.
I think you're
So I
gay.
can confidently say
I
you're
said
broke.
it in your face. I don't care if you say I'm broke.
And I say you're broke in your face.
And I
What's
think
the
you're
next
broke. I don't
question?
care. That doesn't hurt my feelings what another girl thinks. There's no windows in here. This shit is crazy. Look at the dog.
We could open it
I
up.
look. I'm gonna show.
There's a curtain. We can
A
lift it.
curtain, y'all. Yeah, y'all in the behind the stage. A curtain. Y'all in the coffin. I would never. This is uninspiring. This is dirty and all that shit. You're a girl. You clean this shit up.
This is crazy. Crash out of the year, RJ. After the whole thing that came out that he was facing more legal troubles. He went on the show and gave one of the biggest crash out interviews since I think Birdman, probably. You're finished or you're done. I want some respect.
The differences.
Respect.
The differences. There's a major difference. Though.
Tell me.
Birdman didn't go on the Breakfast Club and dissed Envy Charlemagne and back then it was Angela Yee for doing what they're doing.
That's true.
He came there. He basically called them bums because they worked for an employer.
Yep.
But Dame has a way of insulting you, but it's okay for you to work with him under his conditions. So you should join his, and then you're cool, and then you're a real one. I've noticed that pattern. I don't know if you've noticed it, but he disses everyone that doesn't work with him or do what he wants them to do. Basically, he disses them. It's just like the previous segment where two of the three commenters dissed the consumers instead of the product. You know, it doesn't think to himself, why does no one want to work with me? He bullies people, and then you have people who fall for it and those who don't.
You asked me what I've noticed. Is I've seen enough videos from him, where he's using this tactic. He likes to bully people into his corner, either by aggressively vocalizing, yelling. That's how he used to do business in the Rockefeller days, and I think that burned more bridges that he could count.
Yeah,
Because once people see that site, they won't help you in the future. You know what, man? I'm good. They'll think I'm good. I'll just sit this one out. I'm gonna give this opportunity to someone else. Because before you know it, Dame is gonna be in here. He's trying to bully people into doing what he wants. That's not how business is run.
yeah. Agree.
So yes, I've seen this
Yeah.
pattern.
I mean, I watched this. I watched the full episode. It was a tough listen. It was embarrassing here.
Yeah, that's what you said.
It was a tough listen. It was embarrassing. At first, I thought that Charlemagne and Envy were, and I have to be honest as well, right? I watched the Breakfast Club, but not as much as I used to.
Mhm.
I feel like but I feel like this, what I'm about to say, counts for a lot of other news outlets. Everything is now politicized, and everything is like trying to push an agenda. It's a political agenda, and I believe also, I believe in an unfair way. You know, so everything that's depending on which platform you are, if everything's that's red is wrong or blue and blue is right or the other way around. So I don't like to watch things like that. But anyway, I do like watching like when there are certain people there. But I went to watch after I watched the Donnell Rawlings one, because I always do, and I watched this one. KaiR, it was a tough listen. It was a very tough listen. I couldn't watch it in one time because it was just back and forth. And I thought at first I thought that Charlemagne and Envy were not giving him a fair chance, you know, to just talk.
Mhm.
But then he started to say, "My house is bigger than yours." I mean, it just became petty, man. And can we stop? I mean, if you say, I don't have a problem when you tell someone that you don't believe, because it's your opinion, right? Especially if you formulate it that way. If you don't believe that in this case Charlemagne represents the masculine man, that's an opinion.
Yes.
Charlemagne took it. He just laughed. So
in his face.
In his face, but then to call him gay, I mean,
bro, this is childish.
Childish. I bet you have more money than yours. I bet you my teeth cost more than yours. Well,
Come on, man. What are we? But this is like the. I think he's from Harlem. Like it's like the. From what I understand, where he's from, this is how they like to brag about stuff, like dissing you. So, from what I've heard of about stories about him, he would clown you if your shoes weren't clean, for example, back in the days. If you hang around, so let's say you have a meeting or whatever, and your shoes are not like the Nike Air Forces clean white stuff, or it's not as clean as it should be, he will try to clown you. So being cool sometimes is not the move, man. This is like the Adrien Broner story again, where someone is falling down and he cannot stop falling because he keeps burning bridges. From what I know, he did in early 2010s. He did an album with Currency, where they recorded an album with a live band. And Currency said after they released it on his label, is small. It was a boutique label, boutique kind of
on
label.
whose label? Who's he? Who's his?
Dame.
Okay.
Dame Dash's label. I think it was called. I can't recall the label, but it was creative control. It was creative control, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. But so Currency, the rapper, he dared to, let's say, to create a collaborate with him. Come to find out, he didn't pay any old royalties after that. So someone tries to work with you, he goes out of their way because he didn't have to. Currency was big enough back then. He was growing already, so he didn't need Dame. But he decided to work with Dame, and Dame didn't pay any royalties after that. So you're basically stealing from the guy. What are you doing? That's one of the examples. He has burned bridges after the Rockefeller. And I would imagine that's not the only situation. He's continuously been doing it. And this is like the continuation of a crash out, because do you remember the last time you went on there, or maybe it's the one before that, where he told Envy that he's a worker, he doesn't own anything. He likes to, he goes on that platform and basically tries to diss everyone who's hosting the show. And maybe, I don't know, we made a joke about it back then when we covered Envy's legal situation, where he's basically facing, well, he's working with, I think he's working now with the prosecution relating to his friend big Ponzi scheme. Maybe that started his journey to become more, to build more businesses, which turned him into let's say an accessory to scams. But yeah, it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. I think this clearly shows to me a man under pressure. If you're right, a boss shouldn't tell people he's a boss. People get that feeling from you sitting there. So if you're trying to diss people to show them that you're the boss, then you're not the boss. Same with this whole situation. He's trying to fight the guys verbally, of course. Fight him, show him that he's tougher. He's the guy. Right? If you need to do that, you're not the guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think this is the best one yet.
Yeah.
But then again, the previous one were very bad. Yeah, the accents I'm talking about. I think that I mean, yeah, that's it. He speaks with a lot of conviction, but he bullies you actually.
Yeah.
He bullies you. He tries to talk too much, and I do think that he can convince people who don't know better. I don't want to say because Charlemagne said on a on a couple of occasions that he sounds smart to dumb people. But I would argue that Charlemagne at times also sounds smart.
Hey, that's like the pot playing the kettle.
Yeah, but
Well,
but
Charlemagne.
yeah, that's we're not
God,
talking about Charlemagne right now. We're talking.
You're right. You're right. This is
We're not talking about
RJ doing the right thing.
Yeah, we're not talking about Charlemagne right now.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
It's about
But, hey,
Dame.
man.
And I do think that, I mean, then and what happened afterwards was crazy. I don't know. I mean, I think he apparently fabricated certain things, and Cam went attacked him, and Revolt came out and said that the story wasn't true. I mean,
We're
it's
gonna
crazy.
talk about that on Thursday, guys. Tune in on Thursday because we're gonna talk about that whole Cam versus Mason situation because that's a story on its own.
Dame.
What did I say?
Mace.
Oh, yeah, Cam and Dame situation. My bad.
Yeah. All right, guys. Tune in for that one. Remember to comment below. Let us know your thoughts on this matter. Do you think our take is incorrect? Do you think that Dame is the savior? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more updates on the different topics that we discuss. If you want to catch stories that we did not cover in today's show, it's in this week's email drop. Link is in the description below. And yeah, as you know, the best comments will get a chance to get a shout out in a future show. So do not hesitate to share your thoughts and opinions with us. KaiR, let's go quickly through the rapid fire round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's lighten things a little bit up. Rapid fire. Fair use.
Billionaire. You, Bruno Mars, produced by the Smeezing Tins. Where did the song start?
Bruno Mars didn't exist before Billionaire. I love that motherfucker to death. But I have to set the record straight. I was like, yo, I need a vibey, reggae tinged. Bruno's like, say less. And the next day I come in, he has a top line.
I wanna be a billionaire.
But then he goes, standing next to Diddy and the Queen. I said, skirt! Let's rearrange this. This where it gets crazy. We did Billionaire, Dr. Feelgood, We'll Be All Right. Album's done. Julie Greenwell's like, Billionaire's a single.
Julie was the president of Atlantic at the time.
She's like, but nobody knows this Bruno kid. If this is going to be your first single on your first solo album, like we need somebody known. Let's have CeeLo do it. I said, Julie, you obviously didn't listen to the album I sent you because we have CeeLo on Dr. Feelgood that we did with the Smeezingtons.
She just went and looked and saw who was already signed to the label and has a good voice.
She's like, but Bruno doesn't have a name. I'm like, I don't give a f. Nobody can sing this the way he did.
Wow.
I'm battling with the building, bro. I'm battling with Atlantic Records about this single. So I said, Julie, I'm not putting out Billionaire as my first single without Bruno. Trust me on this. We put out Billionaire with Bruno. 3 weeks later, I'm in Atlantic Records with Bruno, Aaron Bayshook, myself. After Billionaire's already sizzling, doing his thing, he's going into a meeting where he's playing his shit.
Yeah, I want to be an artist. Here's what's up. I'm not just the writer in the Smeezington.
So the first song he's going to play is Just the Way You Are. Like he's sweating. He's like, Trap, should I play him something else? I was like, no, go in there and play Just the Way You Are with your fucking chest popped out. Like, hey, if y'all don't take this, I'll take it elsewhere. He goes in there, your eyes, your eyes. I watched the whole room go. I looked at him, I'm like, he didn't want to play them. Wow. So his first single is Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. I had to fight tooth and nail to get them to keep Bruno on the song that we wrote together because according to them, he didn't have a name.
That's so crazy.
But does Bruno reach out and say, hey, Trev, how you doing? Hell no. But do I take offense to it? Absolutely not. I know the fight I fought for him.
Yeah.
Whether he decides to accept that, it's on him. I can get two.
Yeah.
Thank you for what you did for me, and I hope you appreciate what I did for you. That's it. I don't want to be looking, oh, he was the guy that rapped. No, these were my songs. I want to do this with all due respect. He was Bruno Earth when I met him. He became Bruno Mars after Billionaire. But
Bruno Earth when I met him.
So
then he shot off into the stratosphere after Billionaire and became Bruno Mars.
Crazy, man. Crazy how stories can turn out. I guess Bruno hasn't reached out since he became the guy he is.
Guess not. I guess not. But it's a very interesting development. I never knew this actually. It also goes to show you that you never know where you never know the value that you can have on someone else's life, because the song was a great song. I remember, okay, I was still studying in, I think that was right in the short period when I was in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. And this song was, I mean, in the summer, it was hot, man.
2010,
It was in
2010. March.
2010.
They dropped it in March, so this is
Yeah.
definitely a summer single.
Yeah. So it was so, and everyone was singing. I was playing it in my, what was it? What did we have back then? Did we have like the iPod? Yes, we had the iPod.
You used to have the iPod, yeah.
But it was amazing, man. It was a very, very great song. I did it. And I always thought that I knew Bruno Mars before that, but yeah.
I thought so too. Let me take a look real quick at. But what I will do, we go to the next one while I'll take a look at the.
Okay, yeah, let's do
the
that.
next one.
I just
Fair
wanna,
use.
yeah, remark that he said pop chest out. I think that's just one small thing. Bruno popped his veins out.
Let's continue.
Thank
Is
you.
Is there
BBB boys.
Yeah, baby.
BBB.
Le
I didn't think I was gonna
Vabo?
be moving this fast, but I see I am now. Yes, indeed. I told you I like this, man.
You gotta do that.
I like
I don't even
this.
feel like buying my.
All right, see y'all later. Thank you again.
Yeah, this is
All
a
right.
real prosthetic. Hey,
LeVar
good
is
looking,
walking
good
now.
looking, man. I'm seeing LeVar with his new prosthetic leg. It's good to see him in good spirits, man.
Good spirits. Yeah. Good to see you too. It was a shocking news when we heard that he had his right, I believe, leg partially implanted, amputated,
Amputated, yeah.
and now, but to see him walk again, that's pretty dope. So very good news. I mean, say what you want about him, but he's a very entertaining guy. He's a very family-oriented guy. He's also very business focused.
Yeah, good
Guy.
look, good look. Happy for him to be able to maneuver again,
Yeah.
walk as you should. By the
Yeah.
way, just so you know, Just the Way You Are dropped in July 2010. So technically Billionaire was before that. So it built him up. It built the hype around him, at least. Because before that he was a writer. Okay, last but not least, talking about delivery. Fair use. Let me mute that because there's music. Why did I put the music on this, man? Look at this.
What's this? What's this? A car is driving.
This is the police, just so you know.
This is the police. Someone crashed against a police car.
Yeah. Let me see if I can let me pause it a little bit. Let me see if the music is gone now.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground, motherfucker! 190 more horses are being stolen.
Bunch of stolen cars.
That black horse is far ahead of me.
What? What happened?
Get up! Get up!
There's a southbound up here.
160, I need another unit. Got people running. At 68. Get on the ground.
Did he take the police car?
Yeah.
160, I just pulled my squad car.
And now he's slipping. Jeez.
160, can I have the
This is GTA?
I need to pull the second unit to get out of the car.
ran westbound on 68 into the woods.
Where's the victim? Hiya. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is this GTA, man?
People are living real life GTA, man. Telling that much. And I know some people would light that boy up when he was running towards that car.
Yeah.
But I guess women are more compassionate.
I think it might. I don't. Yeah, it might be that. I think people. Although I don't think that under this regime that should be the case, but I do know that sometimes police officers are afraid to pull the trigger because of all the paperwork that would need to follow.
Yeah, that's 2023. So this was
Yeah,
what during a different regime.
okay, then it makes sense.
Right now, if you make a wrong move, you have eight.
If you even look at the car,
You'll be peeing lead. That's what all I'll say.
if you even look at the car,
Yeah, but yeah, crazy man, crazy guys are out there. By the way, it's a wrong moment to steal cars. You can be stealing cars with slippery roads. You have to get away with the car first. What are we doing, guys? What a bunch of idiots. But anyway, guys, if you think, let us know in the comments. If you think that this was a bad idea, let us know in the comments. RJ.
let us know in the comments. Don't forget to let us know. Give us your feedback with regards to the show. If you're still here with us, of course, we appreciate you. You're a real one. In today's show, we discussed a couple of topics. Started off by Raja, I believe, discussing Raja Jackson. I keep trying to say Raja Bell, but that's a basketball player. Raja Jackson getting arrested. We talked about the Dame Dash crash out. We also talked about Adrien Broner. Is that how you pronounce his last name? Broner, right?
Broner, yeah.
Adrien Broner making a mess of his legacy. But we do appreciate, and of course, we had the random aspect of the show, which is the rapid fire segment. We hope you enjoy that as well. And of course, the comment of the week. We do appreciate your support. Remember to keep supporting us. You do that by clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, subscribing to our newsletter, and just keep engaging with us in the comments. It's been a pleasure. Until the next time. Peace.
Peace.